In middle school, I know it's very tough to sometimes show who you are as a person because you don't feel secure. Some of the middle school students can be very mean and hurtful. But I think it's up to every single person to decide what's right for them. If they feel comfortable coming out and sharing something that might be a little bit difficult for them to share with their peers, I think that it's a great opportunity to find themselves and become themselves, be the real person that they know they are inside.
There's so much that's hard about being in the dark. There's so much hard about feeling like you can never truly be who you really are.
We only know what people show us. So yes, there are probably many students with secrets, not secrets as a bad thing, but parts of them that they don't want to show.
Everybody is unique, and what you see on the outside isn't always what that person is all about.
About like 2 years ago, I think, I started going to bed and like going in the shower and stuff like that, and then my hair would just like fall out and you would just see it on a pillow or in like the bathtub. So we went to my doctor and then he told me what I had, and that means I lose hair all over, so I don't really have any arm hair, or like I'm starting to grow my eyebrows back and my eyelashes, but that's it. I have like some little patches in the back, but that's not like a full grown hair.
Alopecia is a fancy medical word for hair loss. The reason it happens is because it's an autoimmune disorder, so their own immune system attacks their hair follicles and it makes the hair fall out. It affects 5 million Americans and 60% of them are below the age of 20. No, it's definitely not contagious. It's autoimmune, which means it's inside their own body, and it's their own body's immune system attacking the hair follicles. But in the rest of her body, everything is fine.
Well, you know, every girl likes to play with their hair and put it up and like do ponytails, braids, stuff like that. And I was always like, oh, I'm not gonna be able to do that anymore. What am I gonna do? So I always like I was really sad because when it first happened, it was a shock. Hair that's like that big and it only goes to like halfway through, not to the front. The front's where I have like not really that much hair, but in the back I have like little hair. And the doctor says you might grow your hair back, like have a full set of hair, but you never know when it might fall out. When I was in elementary school, you know, I was afraid because kids can be mean, you know. They can judge you on how you look. So I was scared, and my mom's like, she got me to go into Locks of Love and look it up, and we got to date. Well, because I just don't feel like I'm me, because I want people to like me for me and not what I look like. Because then that's how I can find my true friends.
I think Katarina has wanted to do this for a long time, and it's amazing to me that in middle school she's chosen to do this. But I definitely think that our group of kids has been especially helpful in making her choose this year.
She just feels like now is the time, and I think another really key element of this in her becoming herself is she trusts the people around her. She trusts the people of Skyview that we are all safe enough for her to tell this to. And that says something about her peers, it says something about her teachers, about everybody from the lunch staff to the bus, I mean, all the people that have connected with Skyview.
Our kids are the best. They're the most compassionate, caring group of kids that I've probably ever had. And I think that they will help make Katerina feel very comfortable with who she is.
I predict they're going to be amazingly supportive. They'll be taken aback, I'm sure, as anyone would be, but I think they're going to be amazingly supportive. I see them embracing it, embracing Katerina. They already do. They're just going to hug her and help her move forward. I really believe that.
I like me for me, not with the wig on. Like fresh or like clean, or I don't know. Well, of course they'll be surprised, first of all, because they really didn't notice or stuff like that. But I don't want them to bully me or stuff like that just because what I look like. I want them to think that I'm okay for what I am, not what I have for not what I look like. Kind of why I wanted to do this. I want to be this, it's going to be like a dominoes effect. If one person does something, the other people might do it. And not like if someone jumps off a cliff, you would do it too, but if it's something like inspirational or something that you like hiding something too, and someone else does it, I kind of want to be the first person or someone that helps them, guide them.
She's going to be inspirational to a lot of kids out there who just, they have something going on in their life that they're not necessarily sharing with everybody, and I think that it's going to make them feel a little bit more comfortable in their situation with who they are.
We see so many cases of kids that, you know, say things unkind, but it's probably because they're hurting themselves. And when you really get to the heart of it, something's going on inside of them that's sad or that they're trying to hide. There's so much that comes against them because they're hiding. And so coming out into the light and kind of out of that hidden darkness, it's freeing for people, not just students, like for all of us.
Take baby steps. Maybe confide in one friend or teacher or family member. Or
so many people walk around feeling like they're alone in what they're struggling with. And if they just had one person, and now obviously Katerina is telling a lot of people, find one person that you trust that can help you, that's safe.
I would just say stay true to who you are.
Like, we're not just empowering students here, they're empowering us. Kind of this banner of becoming yourself is huge, not just at the age of 11 or 12, but even, you know, when you're 50, you're still finding things out about yourself, and I just think that's such a beautiful process to see. It's a beautiful process to be a part of, to see in others, and then also to have the courage to share with the people around you, and I really think that's what she's doing.
There was a dream that one day I could see it, but like a bird in a cage I broke in and demanded that somebody free it. And there was a kid with a head full of doubt, so I'll scream till I die.
Katerina's story is huge in my heart. I think this is one of the most amazing things that I have seen since I've been here at Skyview and in my teaching career. If a 6th grade girl can say, hey, let me be me, then she's teaching me. She's teaching me. She's teaching everyone. So it just depends on how far her message goes beyond Skyview. Pretty amazing.